He was trying to push Sam Altman out because he was kind of scared of where things were heading or how Sam Altman was maybe approaching AI in terms of ethics or safety. Some other news that came into or that we heard about this week was that Ilya Sutskever was leaving OpenAI. He was the OpenAI's chief scientist, and he was involved with the big Sam Altman oust that happened last December, right? Where, Sam Altman's out. No, he's back in. Well, who tried to get him out? And Ilya and the other chief officer, they both collaborated to get him out. And so there was this big thing, and he's been kind of in this limbo state ever since, right? For the last 6 months, he's been kind of hanging out, but now they've officially said that he's out. And initially they said he was leaving, or he was trying to push Sam Altman out because he was kind of scared of where things were heading or how Sam Altman was maybe approaching AI in terms of ethics or safety.
Yeah, dude, I saw that based on the tweet that Sam Altman posted it. He basically says something like Ilya and OpenAI are parting away. It's basically, but the interesting part of his tweet is that Ilya is easily one of the greatest minds of our generation. So, he was like kind of decent, right? To be able to just say, you know what, I recognize this is a great mind. So, but, in the tweet, I don't know, you have seen this guy. His name is Greg. The guy is just almost like a very dry comedian on internet. He's a troll also, right?
Yeah.
But the funny part of Greg, though, is that have you seen when you actually have to register into a service like Twitter or X or whatever, and sometimes your name is taken, and the machine gives you maybe a couple numbers, and that way you are I don't know, Eric Ramirez 12 or 23, right? Whatever. Well, this guy took it to a notch. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put 10 numbers. So if you Google him, he's like Greg 1667 blah 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 blah.
Ends with 420.
yeah. So a long string, right, for a username. Well, this guy, he posted it on his tweet. What did he see? So I think that maybe that's the conspiracy theory, right? On what this guy saw that scared him, that wanted to kick out or boot out Sam Altman.
Yeah. So I think the last sentence of Sam Altman's tweet kind of alludes to the reason why he's leaving, right? It said something about I'm very confident he will lead us to make rapid and safe progress towards our mission of ensuring that AGI benefits everybody. So again, he was supposedly the cautious and responsible one, where maybe Sam Altman is the one that's just pushing forward, get the best product out there, whatever that people are going to want to jump onto and get. And so I don't know, really interesting. I think the plan is I think they mentioned that he's going to go pursue a personal, meaningful project. Ilya will. So I'm assuming that means he's going to do his own startup, or maybe jump to one of the other startups that are out there that are more socially responsible.
Yeah. Or maybe one of the big ones, right? Like NVIDIA. They will be fools if they don't. It's like, hey man, just come and be our chief scientist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So any of the big, even Google, you name it. But I think that it will be up to him to see what he wants to do, right? If he wants to. Maybe it's funny in this type of situations, then you could become the ethic AI company, right? The ethics or the security or governance, whatever you want to call it, right? So we'll see. Let's just watch that guy. He's very brilliant, so we'll see what he ends up doing.
Yeah. I mean, I could foresee okay, if there's going to be a world of these super AIs, super AGIs, you're going to need one to be the policeman, right? It's like, hey, I can see what you're up to. You need to stop that, right? So he's going to be the one that's policing the other AIs. And maybe that's the approach that they're going. Like we've mentioned before, we can have different AIs to play a certain role to guide or to stop or to improve. Maybe that's what he's going to work on, or something close to that.
Do you remember that guy, Palmer Luckey, which was the
Mm-hmm.
founder of Oculus
Leap
that he sold
Magic or
it to.
something, and then the Oculus or
The
something. One
Oculus,
of
and he
those.
sold, yeah, he sold
Okay.
to Facebook for Oculus Rift for 2 billions. I remember back in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he almost kind of sparked the whole industry on VR. You know, there were a couple things, but his was kind of the best one in that time. Well, that guy started going to more uh, company focus on autonomous drones and sensors for military purposes. So
Mm-hmm.
it would not surprise me that also maybe this guy goes into that route, right? Like a maybe government type of a military applications, things like that. So uh, many ways that he can go. So it's up to him.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting what the future holds. But at least right now, it looks like he's out. And I think there was another notable person, one of the other technical leaders that also left. So maybe they're going to team up. You don't really know, but um, that's kind of the news. And all of this stuff is just changing so quick. Just 6 months ago, Sam Altman was out. Now it's Ilya that's out. But all this whole time, they've been releasing products and products. So I'm excited to use GPT-O.
I think that we have a good one, man.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We love to hear from you. If you haven't watched our viral Bitcoin all-time high meme remix, check it out on our channel. We have now over 10,000 views, and then our halving remix now also has over 2,000 views. So we're doing great. Keep it up. Keep watching those. That's all we've got for today. Dale.
Dale.